Does this sound familiar? You sit down with that checkbook of yours and that stack of seemingly endless monthly bills. And just before you start juggling the payments or writing out all of the checks that, well, they seem to equal everything you've made, maybe even more than you make each month, you begin to fantasize about how wonderful life would be like if you could just win the lottery. You fantasize about how incredible it would feel to take that windfall of money and do things like pay off all of your debt, your home, your cars, your credit cards, all of it. Take that dream vacation that you never seem to be able to take. Put all of your kids through college. Wake up feeling great because you actually slept the night before with no money anxieties. And stop fighting with your spouse or significant other over money problems. Instead, you can reignite the spark between the two of you that brought you both together. But then you stare back at that stack of bills. It's just a small stack of paper, about an inch or so high, but with balances that they seem to soar taller than a skyscraper. And you have to pay for it. How do I know? Because I've been there staring at that same stack of bills and wishing for my own magical lottery win. I'm Anthony Manganello, author of The Debt-Free Millionaire, and I've sat in the same place wondering if I could ever live the life of my dreams, but faced with monthly debt payments that never seemed to get smaller. So I did something about it. I discovered over almost 2 decades of study and hard work the money myths, the ones we've all been taught our entire lives, were the very things that were holding me back. In fact, most of what we've learned from well-meaning parents and trusted advisors, well, it's just plain wrong. And since 1995, I've helped hundreds of thousands of people learn how to become completely debt-free, save thousands of dollars in interest payments, create great credit, and get on the path to retiring rich. And I want to help you learn how you can do that too. And believe it or not, you can do it with the money you're already making. You can learn exactly what it takes to live the life you know you deserve, and it won't take winning the lottery to achieve it. And the best part, what if you could discover all those secrets that I learned for free? Yep, completely free. But I'll tell you about that in just another moment. You see, you don't have to make more money to make your dreams come true. All you really need to do is learn how to use what you're already making to fuel your dream engine. And that's exactly what you'll learn at the Debt-Free Academy. If making ends meet requires a Herculean effort just to bring them together, let the Debt-Free Academy's Protege course teach you how to use what you're already making to achieve the financial peace of mind that's just waiting for you. Think about this for a second. How much money will you make over the next year? Is it $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, maybe more? If somehow you were able to convince your boss to advance all that money to you and you had it all in one lump sum, you probably feel like $1 million. So why do you feel so broke just because you're getting it in paycheck-sized installments? It's because no one ever taught you how to use those pay period chunks of income to create real wealth. Now, sure, there have been some popular financial strategies, things like there's such a thing as good debt, or you should pay yourself first so you can get ahead. And you need to follow a budget so you can take control of your personal finances. And if you have kids, you're encouraged to start saving for their college funds right now. And finally, if you're struggling to make ends meet or you can't do any of the things I just mentioned, you simply need to make more money. What if I told you these popular financial strategies are all wrong? What if I told you that following these strategies is why you wind up with that stack of bills, that stack of dream drainers that transforms your dreams for the life you deserve into a life where your biggest challenge is just getting out of bed in the morning? But here's the good news. By filling out the form on this page, you can get access to the Debt-Free Academy's Protege course, a $99 value for free. That's right, like I said before, completely free. The Protege course includes 11 lessons, all with downloadable content that will teach you why I call those 5 financial strategies what they truly are, myths. And you'll learn how to pull back the curtain on them with simple math. And once you've learned why those financial strategies just don't work in today's economy, you'll then learn my 5-step debt-free millionaire plan, which will show you first what debt and credit really are. Second, how to pinpoint your current true financial situation. Third, how to then use that current true financial situation, how to become completely debt-free and save thousands of dollars in interest payments. And it's even possible if you can't afford to pay your bills right now. And fourth, once you've experienced the freedom the first 3 steps provide, you'll then learn how to identify and define your unique retirement needs and how you can achieve them. And finally, you'll learn how to condition yourself to accumulate wealth instead of debt. The Protege course is complete and comprehensive, and it includes more than 2 hours of content. But even though it's as complete as it is, the lessons are designed so that you can finish them in about the same amount of time as it would take you to simply enjoy a cup of coffee. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're wondering, why would I just give this information away, right? Well, the answer is simple. You see, it's no secret that right now, our economy is struggling. And while all the talking heads are trying to tell us what we can do and the things that must be done to change things, the number one thing that needs to happen is for good people just like you to get on the path to becoming completely debt-free, to first start your own personal financial recovery. Now, did you know that there's about $16 trillion in personal debt? I'm not talking about government debt. I'm talking about personal household debt. And that each year, that personal debt drains about $1.6 trillion out of our economy because of the payments that millions of people just like you are making towards all of that personal debt. Can you imagine what would happen to our economy if even just a portion of the $1.6 trillion in annual payments towards personal debt was redirected from payments to banks to payments to things like investments and dreams for your future, and you having a life today? You see, I'm a father with 7 wonderful children, and I'm sincerely and seriously concerned about the future that they and their generation are going to inherit. And unless you and others like you learn how to achieve the lifestyle that you deserve without debt, that future is in jeopardy. So as long as I can, I'm just giving away the Protege membership in my Debt-Free Academy. I hope you'll take advantage of this special offer. You can learn what it takes to conquer that gut-wrenching feeling you get when you pay your bills and save $99 at the same time. If that sounds good to you, then all you've got to do to commit to that future, a future where financial peace of mind is just waiting for you, is fill out the form on this page. That's all. No tricks, no gimmicks. And when you do, that stack of bills that haunts you almost every waking moment, well, it won't intimidate you anymore. In fact, you'll be able to stare it down once and for all.